All right, let's play more degenerate decks, but at least I get one too.
More degenerate decks, but you get one too. That sounds like a plan. So I'm guessing you want the Hypergenesis deck.
Yep,
Even though I have it as the 1 seed, I'll tell you that. So you're expected to win, just so you know.
it's fair.
I am the plucky underdog with the crazy deck. That said, this Dredge deck is bizarre. And, like, I spent an hour goldfishing it last night. Partially because I wanted to make sure I at least knew what the hell the designer was up to. And I was texting back and forth with him a little bit. It's a Rashad Miller design. And partially because, you know what? It's actually kind of fun to goldfish. Not gonna lie. I was enjoying myself. So, Dredge. Here is Dredge. Golgari Grave Troll. Free Golgari Grave Troll. This is what happens. I have the Flamekin Zealot kill with Bridge from Below. So the idea is to dump a bunch of shit into your graveyard and then never draw cards again so that you can dump more shit in your graveyard. Stop me if you've heard this one before. So the thing is, there aren't really very many sacrifice effects in Modern. Like, there's no Cabal Therapy. The Legacy version of this deck, the Vintage version of this deck, they all use Cabal Therapy in order to sacrifice things, in order to trigger the Bridge from Below. I gotta tell Twitter this match is coming. Tune in now for more degeneracy on No Banned List Modern Gauntlet. Twitch/me, and then I can show the graphic. Where is it? All right. I've told Twitch what they can come watch. Good lord. So there's no Icarid to sacrifice things. There's no Cabal Therapy to sacrifice things. Actually, sacrificing creatures is hard. Basically, all this deck has is Dread Return. So you gotta spill the entire graveyard in and then Dread Return. Then the problem is getting creatures into play for free isn't trivial either. You get the 4 Narcomoebas, but if your Narcomoebas aren't, if you draw them in your opening hand or they're on the bottom, you don't have very much fodder for sacrificing. So the deck actually plays Fate Stitcher, which is kind of a nombo with Bridge from Below, because you unearth it. It's free, which is nice. You can pay the blue mana to unearth it and immediately untap the land that you use to pay the blue mana. So it is a free creature, which can serve as one of the 3 things that you sacrifice to Dread Return. But when it leaves the game, Unearth exiles it, so it never triggers Bridge from Below. That said, really all you have to do is Dread Return. This is the cool tech. This, hats off to you, Rashad Miller. I had not seen this tech before, and it's kind of awesome. You Dread Return Sphinx of Lost Truths, which means you get to draw 3 cards, which of course in a Dredge deck means dredge like 21 cards, and then you get to discard 3 cards and put them back in the graveyard. It's brilliant.
That's so good.
It's pretty good. Also, I have Bloodghast in here, and Dakmor Salvage is one of the Dredge cards, so you can play a land to get Bloodghast out. That gives you your fuel for Bridge from Below. Basically, you just want to dredge a bunch, Bridge from Below, use Dread Return to get Flamekin Zealot and a bunch of zombies. So it kind of is playing the same game that the Vintage deck is playing. It's just, no, Bazaar of Baghdad makes it a little harder to get shit into the graveyard. So, have you seen Dangerous Wager? Because I wasn't very familiar with Dangerous Wager. Discard your hand, then draw 2 cards. Isn't this awesome?
So good. This deck's so good.
Yes.
All right.
So,
All right.
discard your hand, draw 2 cards, and you can do that as early as turn 1 with Simian Spirit Guide or Chrome Mox. Also, Faithless Looting is probably the better one because it's 1 mana to get started, and that flashback is going to kick in. Like, the deck is capable of first turn kill. It has realistic turn 2 kills, but like you hit turn 3 where you can flashback Faithless Looting, or hit 3 mana, which you can do on turn 2 with a Chrome Mox. And yeah, anyway, the deck is like all kinds of bizarre, but I think it actually works. I only have 1 Thug in here because I wanted Dakmor Salvage, because I wanted to be able to reliably hit a land drop for Bloodghast. I don't know, so I randomly wound up with 1 Thug. I was tuning it a little bit talking to Rashad last night. And that's just kind of where we landed. I don't know what the right number of Thugs and Salvages is, but we are randomly here. So your deck, you think this is degenerate. check this baby out. I posted a screenshot of this last night. This is Hypergenesis. So Hypergenesis it's Eureka, right? It is put anything from your hand into play that you want. Well, your hand in this deck is full of stuff like Grizzlebrand, Terastodon, Ashen Rider. Oh, where is he? Come on, where are you hiding?
But Randy, I don't want to suspend it for 3 turns. Whatever will I do?
I'm still talking through fatties. Emrakul, Progenitus. You know what those creatures really need? They need haste. So Urabraska the Hidden shows up and says everything has haste. And I think the way the timing on Hypergenesis works, if you lead with that, then my stuff comes into play tapped, I think. I haven't actually had the pleasure of trying that yet, but that's how it seems like it should work. But yeah, Hypergenesis, you don't want to suspend it, so it's a Cascade deck, right? Here's 3 copies of Demonic Dread, although Demonic Dread needs a creature, so it's kind of the weakest one. 4 copies of Ardent Plea, and 4 copies of Violent Outburst. So you've got 8 or 10 ways that you can just say, I'm a 3-mana spell with Cascade. Who cares what the rest of the text is? The only part that's relevant is flip through your library until you find something that costs less than 3. Well, guess what? The only spells in the deck that cost less than 3 are the 3 copies of Hypergenesis. So just crazy, stupid, degenerate combo has immediately banned as soon as modern ban list started to be contemplated by R&D. Simian Spirit Guide conveniently counts as a 3-mana spell, but can give you a mana on the first turn. So, you know what? 2 Simian Spirit Guides, you can turn 1 kill. The turn 1 kill that I posted last night was actually off Gemstone Caverns. If it's in your opening hand and you're going second, can start the game in play. 1 random Gemstone Caverns in this list. So there you go. 2 totally... We're just racing. Like, I don't know that any... I don't know that any interaction happens, but...
No, I want to turn my fatty sideways before you turn your fatty sideways. I like it.
Yeah, mine aren't so much fatty. I go wide more than I go tall, but...
That's fair. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, and like I said, after I goldfished, I said this earlier in the show, after I goldfished a little bit with this Dredge deck, I think I might have underseeded it. Like, this is the 1-4 matchup from this group, and I don't know.
Well, that's why you switched us.
Well, I just mean that only two of these decks can survive this group, and, like, Eggs looked kind of ridiculous last round, didn't it? And I think Eggs might only be the 3rd best combo deck in this group of 4. Only the 3rd best deck in this group of 4, despite looking absurd last round. Now, maybe I won't cry if Eggs gets eliminated and I don't have to play it.
I will not cry.
All right. Well, but what happens if, like, Dredge or Hypergenesis gets eliminated? These decks are far cooler.
These decks are far cooler. Like, I still want to win by turning my creature sideways. Winning with Pyrite Spellbomb just feels...
Right.
Like, I feel like you should apologize as you do it.
Right, exactly.
Sorry, I have to draw my whole deck first, and then you're going to take 2 damage a turn while I'm a cycle.
All right, well, accept my challenge. Let's fight.
Let's
talk about how cool these decks are. Let us bash them into each other. So we will play practice match. This isn't the official match. Just kind of learning things out. For science, we're just kind of learning how the decks work. And I immediately have one of the problem hands. This Dredge deck, mulligans. Like, you kind of need a little bit of everything. Which is why I think I'm a dog in this matchup. And I'm missing some key things in this hand. Yeah, and now I have a hand which has no way to discard anything.
My first hand had all my Hypergenesis in it. That was a bad
you can't
hand.
Keep that. This draw, I guess I'm gonna keep this. Basically just needs any discard spell to get started. And I get a scry, and then I get a draw phase, and then I get another draw phase before I regret my decisions. I need to draw a card. I need a card that lets me discard something. Wow, I could discard to hand size. Like, I could just not play a land here and discard Stinkweed into hand size. If your draw is bad, This could work. If your draw's good, I'm just gonna lose. Like I can play a 3-mana spell next turn if I draw something. I'm not playing a card. I'm gonna use ye old-fashioned end step here.
I'm not gonna let you.
Oh god, you have turn 2 Hypergenesis?
Yeah.
Wow. Alright, Simian Spirit Guide, right? Wow.
But don't worry, I only have one creature in my hand.
Is it Emrakul?
It's Emrakul.
Huh. So I have to win on my turn?
Yes.
Well, I get to play Sphinx of Lost Truths, so that's cool. I can't survive an Emrakul hit, can I? I'm not going to get 6 permanents into play. Like, I can play a total of 6 permanents. Alright, I'm clearly... I have to draw the cards first is the problem. So this is all very unlikely to work.
I'm rooting for you. All I did is put Emrakul into play.
Yeah, I see. I think... I could just play Chromox on my turn, but whatever. No, I'm not going to do anything for Chromox. Alright, wish me luck.
You can do it.
It's possible. Like, I'm not dead. Draw step, Stinkweed Imp. So, here, can I pop this out and make it bigger? Here, this is what matters. What do I have in there? There's another Stinkweed Imp. Okay, so all I have to draw cards with is this Tormenting Voice. So we'll do that. Oh, right, stupid City of Brass Trigger. I'm going to discard Stinkweed Imp. I'm going to draw Stinkweed Imp and Stinkweed Imp. Oh, I should have used Simian Spirit Guide so that I could leave a City of Brass on tap so that I have blue mana for the Fate Stitchers. I don't think it's going to matter. So I have Narcomoeba. Excellent. I have 2 Dread returns. Have I not milled a bridge? Man, I've milled 0 copies of Bridge from Below. That's awkward. Well, time to reanimate Sphinx of Lost Truths. 0 copies of Bridge from Below is less than ideal, not gonna lie. Where am I supposed to put my graveyard so that I can actually see what's going on? Alright, Grave Troll. Found a bridge. Grave Troll. And Grave Troll. Discard 3 cards. I got an idea. 3 Grave Trolls. Now, I do still have a Dredge return. I have a Flamekin Zealot. Oh, look at the Bloodghasts. I didn't have a Dakmor Salvage option, though. So that's one Dread Return. I have one bridge. Man, I have 17 cards left in my library, Shadow. Why is there only one Bridge from Below in my graveyard? This is totally unfair. And I didn't hit the Dakmor salvage. I feel like I've gotten super unlucky here. But I'm also I think I'm cold. I don't have a third creature because I tap my mana like a moron for Fate Stitcher. But even if I had the third creature, even if I had the Fate Stitchers, I don't think it would matter because I only hit one friggin' Bridge from Below. I wonder. So let's say you hit me for 15. What happens then?
You have no cards left.
What do you mean I have no cards left? Who needs cards? I'm a Dredge deck.
How do you cast anything with no cards in play?
I don't. All right. I think I figured out the line.
Do you want me to kill it?
Oh, he flies? Oh, I forgot he flies. It doesn't matter.
I'll do it. Let's see what you got.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Like I think I still have a chance next turn.
Okay.
Oh, I could have also sacked the Sphinx to be able to reanimate it there. Yeah, that's totally what I should have done. This is why we play the practice games, right? Wait, I can block? Oh, he flies, of course. All right. I think I have to get Dakmor Salvage here so that I can get my Bloodghasts. And I gotta figure out what the best way is to actually look at my graveyard. So I play Dakmor Salvage. Yes.
You've got some dudes.
Yes. I still don't have the ability to get Fate Stitchers, which is annoying. But I do now have Sphinx of the Lost Truths. So Flamekin Zealot's not good enough, right? I only have one bridge. I still only have one bridge. Unbelievable. $15 cards in my library. So I need all of them, right? So if I have 15 cards, that is 6 plus 6 plus 3?
That is 15. By
Or-
my reckoning.
Or I can do 5 plus 5 plus 6? No. 5 plus 5 plus 5? God damn it. I have... Whatever. Okay, hit Dakmor Salvage. Now I have 9, so that's 6. Found the Narcomoeba. 3. Entire library. The Dread Return, the last Dread Return was the last card. So Narcomoeba comes into play. And now there should be 4 copies of Bridge from Below. This is awesome. I'm going to win this game. I have won this game. I can't believe it. Oh, how about some haste?
Oh, so good. So good.
Wow.
To be fair, I should have cast my Cascade spell at the end of your turn, but all good.
Wow. Magic the Gathering, ladies and gentlemen.
That was awesome. I don't want to board. I don't want to change things.
Oh, God. Okay. You're Hypergenesis. Good Lord. So what happens? If I challenge 0, you're just boned, right?
Yeah.
I have Chalice
Yeah.
of the Void that I can set to 0.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
also have giant fatties that I can just put into play with Hypergenesis. I don't know if that's actually good, though. What do you have?
I have things that destroy artifacts.
So you have no threats I need to react to? Which makes sense.
No. I just have other big cards I can put in.
Yeah, you just have to bring in, like, Ingot Chewers to blow up my chalices.
That's exactly what I'm doing, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to bring in the giant fatties. Like, I don't know what they're there for exactly. I have an Iona, I have a Blazing Archon, I have an Ashen Rider. Blazing Archon's pretty good. I'm bringing in Blazing Archon. That shuts you down. I don't know that Ashen Rider does, though. Elish Norn is not good against you. Iona is only good proactively. That doesn't seem right. What do I take out, though? I mean, I can... If I'm going to Chalice 0, maybe I take out my Chrome Mox? I am on the draw, though. Huh. No idea what to take out.
Alright.
I don't love the Fate Stitcher part of the combo.
Yeah, take out the combo.
Well, I mean, the whole deck is a combo. I can, like, shave little pieces of it. Because Chalice is insane.
Chalice, pretty good.
I mean, I just proved that I can draw the entire library. So the second Flamekin Zealot is Training Wheels.
Yeah, do you like how Emrakul helps with that? Like, let me give you a lot of sacrifice effects.
Wow. This draw's crazy. I think I might keep this. People are asking, what does Fate Stitcher do? Fate Stitcher is free, and it is food for Dread Return. That's all it does. Is it helps you have enough creatures that come into play for free that you're able to cast a Dread Return on a Sphinx. That's all it does. It doesn't trigger. It doesn't trigger Bridge when it does it, but it is a creature to get to 3, which is tricky. I keep this hand, right? All right, I'm gonna run it. They say keep. That didn't help. I should just trust that my second mana is going to be red. Cast a blue. I mean, I could discard to hand size for Golgari Thug, but I really want to play this. And obviously, if I'm going to play that, I need to do this. Narcomoeba that I have drawn does nothing. So I do this.
And then you cast my favorite spell.
Yes!
That's alright. I drew Ingot Chewer. I'm fine.
Did you?
Yeah.
This is basically a check. I'm like, if you don't have an Ingot Chewer, then I have infinite turns to set up. If you do have an Ingot Chewer, though, I need to draw a land next turn. Yup. Fair enough. I didn't draw a land. It's not good.
Me neither.
Ha!
But I did draw this thing. You're gonna get to cast everything.
Nice. I understand. Progenitus, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think of this guy?
I feel like lose.
You need an Ashen Rider. You basically have to kill him with an Ashen Rider.
I did not draw an Ashen Rider.
Well, that's bad for you. Not gonna lie. Do I want Fate Stitcher in my hand? I guess I want Fate Stitcher in play. Sure. But Golgari Thug, I'd rather discard. Yes. I don't know about you, but I get to draw 6, discard 6, and have you not be allowed to attack.
Where's the concede game button? It's right here.
This is insane!
That's a win. Like, I got nothing. That's it. It's over. Second turn kill by my card. Wait, this is exactly how the last game went. Like, the last practice match, I died to my own card.
It's true. That is true. That was insane! How is this Dredge deck a 4 seed? Who made these stupid seeds?
Who made these
What
seedings?
was I thinking? Did you know Dredge was going to be this ridiculous?
That deck looks more fun than any deck. Like,
It's pretty
my
fun.
deck should be fine, but you're like, no. I got this.
You've got to be faster than eggs, though, right? You just race
Yeah, no,
eggs.
like, this would crush eggs. Eggs would do nothing. What's eggs gonna do? Put a chromatic star into play after I cast it?
Right. All right. Let's play a real match.
All right, that was amazing. So good. All
That was
right.
great.
I will lose to that any day of the week. So much better than,
Eggs.
yes. Are you in Getting Serious now?
Oh, I was about to do the intro. I haven't set the matchup.
Oh, sure.
I can do that. What am I playing?